In this video, I'm going to share something that happened in my walk with Yahavah. And I'm asking everybody to listen to this to the end. Because at the end, I'm going to give you a message from Yahavah, from my own experience. In 2001, I started my own business. It didn't take off very well. I struggled financially, lost my home, lost everything I owned. Business kept going up and down, to a point where many times I had no money, no gas, no food. And it happened so much that I exploded, yelling, thrashing around my vehicle, asking Yahavah, why? Why does this keep happening? Why won't this change? And I started praying. I was reading the scriptures, and everything I read talked about counting it all joy, talking about joy. So I turned on the radio, listening to preachers on the radio, and they kept talking about counting it all joy to the point that I freaked out. I'm like, how am I supposed to count this all as joy? And I was yelling. I was pounding on the steering wheel. And Yahavah, in a small little voice, said, am I not good enough? And I said, yes, Lord, you are good enough. But how am I supposed to count this as joy? And he says, am I not good enough? And I said, yes, Lord, you are good enough. But, and he cut me off. He said, Dale, am I not good enough? I said, yes, Lord, you are good enough. So I left my truck and went for a walk, trying to figure out what this all means. How does the question and the answer meet up with each other? It took me days to finally come to realization. It's not the circumstances I was going through that I'm supposed to be counting joy. It's not Paul and Silas being whipped and scourged and beaten and thrown into prison that they were counting as joy. They were counting their relationship with Yahavah as joy. That's how they were able to sing praises. So here's the message. Whether you have food or not, is he good enough? If you have money or not, is he good enough? If you have clothes or not, is he good enough? If you have money for gas or not, is he good enough? And the reason I ask this is you have to know that now. Because there's a time coming when you ain't going to be able to buy, sell, or trade. And you won't be able, most likely, not be able to get through that without being able to say, yes, he is good enough. But you should be able to say that now. Because there's a time coming. The fifth seal's broken. People are going to be arrested, beaten, tormented in many different ways. And they're going to be in your face yelling, deny your God. And if you can't say now that he's good enough, you won't be able to say it then. You will fall away. You will deny him. But it's only an answer that only you, the listener, can answer for yourself. Nobody can answer it for you. And it has to be from a sincere, repentant heart. And if you can't answer yes now, then you have to get your heart right with Yahavah. To the point that you can say, yes, Lord, you are good enough. Yahavah be with you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and bless you. Shalom.